Hey guys, welcome back. 2025 is less than 100 days away. If you want to make this your best year in real estate yet, start prepping now. I'm going to share with you 3 key tips on how to make next year your best year in real estate. Hey guys, my name is Beth Shields. I am a real estate agent and a real estate coach. My goal on this channel is to help you learn the tips and tricks of real estate and how I have been able to build a multi-6-figure real estate business, all by connections and word of mouth and referrals. It has taken me nearly a decade of trial and error to build my business to the level that it is. I am hoping by sharing some of these tips and tricks with you now that I can save you time and expense and you can get to where I am faster. It's super important that we start preparing in advance for next year. You want to think in your brain it's okay to start preparing for 2025 in January. It's fine, I'll take care of it then. I am telling you now, the steps and the prep that you do right now will be the difference in how successful you will be in 2025. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 key steps on what I believe will help you to be successful next year and gain more transactions and referrals and word of mouth. The first step I'm going to talk to you about today, it's super important that we have our listing and buyer presentations ready. Now, many of us, myself included, believe that it's easy for us to just throw together a CMA and we'll just show up at somebody's house and talk to them about their home after we take a nice little walk around the house and just chat with them. And hopefully we gain rapport with these people and they will choose us to list their home simply because they like us. I am going to tell you now that if you want to set yourself apart from everybody else, it is imperative that you take the time right now to make your listing presentation and your buyer presentation stand out and be far above every other agent out there. Now, I go through and I make sure to not only have a CMA completed on their home, I also go through and I have a buyer or a listing presentation that is about me. It talks about what I do, the services I provide. I have contact information in there for service providers that they commonly will need or utilize during the listing of their home. I then bind these professionally. It is very easy to swing through a Staples or an Office Max or just a office supply store. But I actually purchased a binder and presentation booklets. Altogether, it cost me about $150. And the difference that I believe it looks like when you go and sit in front of a seller and you have a very nice presentation and everything is organized and put together, I believe that is the difference on why so many people choose to list their homes with me. I show up, I am prepared, I look prepared, and truthfully, all it took was maybe an extra 5 minutes of work to be able to professionally bind everything. If you do not have a listing presentation or a buyer presentation, I am going to tell you now, it is so easy and inexpensive to get one. You can go on Etsy, you can do a search for them. People create presentations all the time, and all you do is go through and edit your information, change the colors, change all of those things. It is a very simple and easy process, and it does, I cannot stress to you the difference it makes in being able to set you apart from everybody else in our industry. It can be very overwhelming because they will send you these listing presentation and buyer presentation packets, and they will literally be 50 pages long. I am going to tell you right now, a buyer and a seller get very overwhelmed because they are inundated with information. Not only the information that we're providing them, the information that's coming from lenders and title. And so I like to keep it very simple. Do not go above and beyond by putting so much product in there that they get overwhelmed and they can't even look at it. It's super important we keep it very clear and concise and to the point. That will help you to seem like a true professional and a true resource to your buyers and sellers. And they will ultimately choose you because you come across as knowledgeable, experienced, and you have the presentation to show them that you know what you're doing. The second tip I'm going to talk to you about today, I've talked about this before, how important it is to get your CRM in order. You do not have to pay hundreds of dollars for a CRM. It is imperative that you have a location where you are keeping track of all of the people in your pipeline, in your sphere, people that request newsletters, people that request to be added to your mailing list. It is important that you have them all in an area, all tagged, all specific groups, and it makes your marketing far superior. I recently went to a class because I think it's important that I'm always learning. I've been in this business 10 years, but I will tell you, it is so important for me to keep learning from other agents, from the people that are industry experts, and anybody else that I can possibly get information from. I am 100% on board to go and learn from them. In this class, we recently sat down and we were discussing how to really go after your CRM and connect with the people in that CRM. And one of the agents in our group was explaining that he tags everybody by dog owners, brewery people, hikers, and then he will create a newsletter. That newsletter will be specific to each one of those groups. The basic template is 100% the same. The only thing he changes out is the top photo on his newsletter. The top photo, and then he'll put in a different, a little bit different verbiage, like if he's talking about somebody with his dogs, and then he'll post a picture of him with his dogs, and then he'll put something in there about dogs and dog owners. And he sends that to his dog owner sphere. His sales are through the roof because that comes across to those people. He took the time to go through his CRM. He took the time to market to every single person differently and tag them and put them in groups. And truthfully, it probably takes an extra maybe 30 or 45 minutes of work to be able to swap out a picture and put new verbiage in and then send that email out to the sphere. It is super important for a successful 2025 that you are utilizing your sphere. So take the time now. You have from now until the end of December to get your sphere ready. Know what you are going to start doing, how you're going to market to people, get all of their information into that CRM and begin your marketing. It's super easy, it's free, and it's really important that we continue to utilize this very simple tool and put it out there for our sphere to see we're active, we're present, and it's a great little touch to just kind of remind them that you're here. It's super important that we understand that this is not the only key, right? People call this the drip. You can't just drip on people and expect that they're going to use you. But if your CRM is in nice, organized fashion, we can certainly use that to email them your newsletter once a month. You can also use it to drop them a pop by. You can invite them to your quarterly event. You can invite them to an office event that somebody is hosting. There are so many different ways that you can utilize your CRM. So I'm going to tell you, it's imperative that you take the time to do it. Yes, I know nobody enjoys it. I literally was almost in tears the other day crying about my CRM. All of us do not enjoy CRM work, but I will tell you the fruits of your labor are endless. So do yourself a favor. You want to kill 2025? Get your CRM ready. The third tip I'm going to share with you is in regards to your social media. I know you're tired of hearing about your social media and how important it is. This is an absolutely free source of marketing for you, and you absolutely should be utilizing it. Anybody that's in your CRM needs to be in your social media, whether that is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the platforms. Find one. If you're not good at all of them, not any of us are, find one you can be really good at and add everybody from your CRM into your social media. Or do it the other way. Anybody that is in your social media, find their information and add them to your CRM. Send them a message and say, hey, I'm updating all of my addresses to send out a Christmas card. Could I get your mailing address? They'll happily give it to you if you're sending out Christmas cards. It is a fantastic opportunity for you to grow your sphere. It is also a fantastic opportunity for you to make sure your CRM is ready. And it's a great way to connect with people. You're going to say, hey, can I get your address? Get ready to send out Christmas cards. Then you can have a conversation. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Christmas is right around the corner. And it just is a very effective, not in your face salesy way to just reconnect with people. It's super, super easy and important to be present somewhere in social media. You want to kill 2025? That is your biggest resource. It's free, it's easy, and the endless supply of people to be able to market to on social media is there. While I'm thinking about it, I have a bonus tip for you guys. It's super important that we reconnect with people, whether that be in person or on the phone. We cannot depend on social media, drip campaigns, mailers to their homes to help people want to buy or sell a home with us. I am going to tell you, it is super important that you get in front of your clients, call them, meet them for coffee, invite them for dinner, find an event to go to together. It is super, super important that you reconnect with your sphere and connect with your friends and family and let them know that they are important to you and you are a resource for them. 2025 is less than 100 days away. It's super important you take these steps that we just talked about. Get your CRM in order, get your listing and buyer presentations together, get in front of your sphere, social media, in person, make the phone calls. It's super important you start doing the hard work now so you can reap those benefits come January. I appreciate you guys watching today. If you have any questions about the things we've talked about today or need some guidance or advice on the next steps to help your business grow, please feel free to reach out to me. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful today.